Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best smart soundbars.
Starting at number 5.
Nakamichi Shockwafe. For those with larger, more open living spaces, finding a soundbar capable of filling your whole room with sound is important. The Nakamichi Shockwafe Ultra 9.2 eARC is ideal for this use case thanks to its unique 9.2.4 setup. Unlike most soundbars, it has 2 subwoofers to even out the bass reproduction and 4 satellite speakers, which you can position horizontally or vertically for the best possible sound. You can move these components around the room to fill any gaps in the soundstage, so no space goes without. As the upgraded version of the Nakamichi Shockwafe Ultra 9.2 ch, it has some additional features, including eARC support, meaning you can stream more premium formats like DTS-X. This soundbar doesn't have a traditional room correction feature since it lacks a microphone to analyze your room's unique acoustics. Still, its spatial surround elevation feature lets you choose between 3 different presets based on the size of your room, and it's a handy way to adjust the bar's sound to your space. This well-built setup is versatile since it supports everything from 5.1 surround sound Dolby Digital to object-based Dolby Atmos formats. You can also customize its sound for better performance. It's a solid pick for those with more unique living spaces, but you likely won't need the extra sub and satellites if you have a more traditional living room.
Coming at number 4.
Sonos Beam Gen. Low on space? Don't want to clutter your living room? Check out the Sonos Beam Gen 2, our best TV soundbar with a small footprint. This next-generation soundbar retains the same compact design of the original Sonos Beam at less than 26 inches in width. What's the difference between them? Well, this model supports Dolby Atmos content, which is increasingly common on both streaming platforms and Blu-rays. You can enjoy a wide, immersive sound with multi-channel content, as the bar can widen its soundstage well past its small frame. It's not quite as stellar a performance as the more premium Sonos Arc, but it stands out compared to other smaller soundbars. This setup has many of the same sound enhancement features as the Arc. First, you can access a room correction feature designed to optimize the bar's sound for your unique room. It's only available with iOS devices, but Android users can always manually adjust the bar's sound with its bass and treble adjustments. You can even add a sub and satellites to create the Sonos Beam Gen 2, with sub mini plus 1 SL speakers for the best possible performance. That said, the standalone bar still offers a solid performance, and it's worth a look for those without a lot of space. The ability to add on other components is an added benefit if you move to a bigger room down the line.
At number 3.
VIZIO M-Serie. More budget-conscious buyers can check out the VIZIO M-Series M512AH6. Overall, this soundbar has a lot of similarities with the pricier VIZIO Elevate. You'll find similar sound enhancement features, including bass and treble adjustments to customize its sound. It also comes with a subwoofer and 2 satellites designed to bring a more immersive feel to your listening experience. It performs well with most types of audio content and reproduces dialogue and instruments with great clarity. Plus, the sub brings all the thump and rumble you need to shake the floor with bass-heavy sound effects. How does this setup compare with the Elevate? Well, there are 2 key differences. First, the M-Series doesn't have sides that rotate upwards with height content. Also, its satellites lack up-firing drivers. The result is a slightly less immersive sound, especially with higher-end audio formats like Dolby Atmos. Most users will still find that it provides an enjoyable listening experience, but if you want the most clear and real sound possible, you'll want to spring for the more advanced Elevate. If you prefer a better value, though, you may find that this setup is the right one for you.
Number 2 of my list.
VIZIO Elevate Sound. The VIZIO Elevate is the best Bluetooth soundbar we've tested at this price point. It's another versatile Dolby Atmos soundbar that's great for everything from music to movies to TV shows. Thanks to its Bluetooth support, it's also easy to stream audio from your smartphone. Dialogue is clearly reproduced right out of the box, and its dedicated sub brings plenty of thump and rumble in the bass for more intense scenes. When you watch Dolby Atmos or DTS-X content, the bar's sides rotate upwards to create a more lifelike impression of height. The resulting sound is immersive, so you feel like your favorite films are taking place around you. Like our top picks, this soundbar comes with 2 satellite speakers to bring a clearer and more real feel to your audio. However, you'll have to wire these satellites to the subwoofer to get them to work, which isn't ideal for every living space. Compared to our top picks, this soundbar also lacks a room correction tool, so it sounds slightly different depending on your space. Thanks to its bass and treble adjustments, you can accommodate this a bit, though it lacks a full graphic EQ to customize across the range. Still, this bar shines for the price, and it's worth a look if you want an affordable alternative.
And number 1.
Samsung Q990D. The Samsung HW Q990D is the best soundbar we've tested. This premium 1.1.4 setup is the next generation of the Samsung HW Q990C, and while the differences between them are minor at first, one may make a big difference if you're a gamer. Like the previous gen, you can use the bar as a hub between your TV and another device, like a console. However, this model also has HDMI 2.1, which allows you to pass through 4K at 120 Hz. It is great for keeping your graphics smooth and detailed. It also supports game mode VRR, which helps ensure a tear-free experience. Getting back to its setup, it comes with 2 satellites and a subwoofer to create a balanced and immersive sound for all kinds of content. It also supports formats like Dolby Atmos and Dolby Digital, and thanks to its satellites, sound stretches all around you, making you feel like you're really there in your favorite blockbusters. You can crank up the volume to fill a large room without a ton of compression to ruin the purity of your sound, and if you want to personalize your bar, there are a lot of customization features like an EQ, presets, and even a new addition called Private Listening, which only sends audio to the satellites for a more intimate and less disruptive audio experience. That said, its price point is quite high. If you really don't need HDMI 2.1 support, then you'll want to go for the HW Q990C. It offers a very comparable overall sound performance, and even though it can't pass through 4K at 120 Hz signals, you can still pass through other high bandwidth signals like HDR10, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision, which can all be found on streaming services and Blu-ray discs.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.